Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I'm making this video because the other day I saw a video on YouTube saying was Pier actually worth running, and now the blue X's I marked here is the spots I typically run, and if you spawn in the right area, I circled the Jaeger caches. You can get up to 7 Jaeger caches when they can have a lot of good stuff in there. So to me, I thought the video was very, very odd to say. Why you're only gonna loot Pier. It's just like, dude, you're already making a run on the coastline. You might as well just do a coastline run. Why would you exclude, what is it? 1, 2, 3, like 4 caches or whatever it is. Again, now depending on where you spawn, sometimes you can get like less, sometimes you can get more. But it's like, if you're gonna run to Pier and loot Pier specifically, you might as well just hit all the Jaeger caches and get some pretty cool stuff. I think on one of the maps, I forgot, I think it was on Coastline, or not Coastline, Customs, I ended up getting a thaumascope. So they're actually worth your time and looking at them. And so just, this was an offline raid with bots, but I just, you always got check corners. Good habit. But to me, it was like, this video doesn't make sense because, again, you're on your way, you're already looting all this stuff, and now how I loot stuff is typically how I'll loot actual end game. So at some point in the beginning, you're just collecting all of it, right? You're just gonna grab everything, and then when you get full, you're going to kind of have to do this stash management and figure out, okay, what's worth it, what's not worth it, and try to figure out what's worth. And I also brought in stuff that I typically would run, and now the reason why, again, force a habit, the reason why I ducked on the computer, just so you don't get sniped in the face. You can see me take that. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just take that. If I don't find anything else, I'll just dump it later. So for me, that's the way I loot in EFT. Whenever I'm doing these runs, I'll just stash up. Oh my, excuse my honey. I'll just stash up everything. And like I said, the gun I was bringing, I'm on the Packer quest. So unfortunately, I was like, I just had that on. And I was like, I'll just run this offline and do this. So I think the guy had said, I think I mentioned this earlier, it was about like 200k, 199k, and sometimes these runs can be very minimal. But spoiler alert, I ended up just on this run and then checking like current flea market values without having, let's see, what is it? The fee? Listing fee? I made a profit of 534,000 and 191 rubles. And again, it'll probably be less, maybe like 450,000, maybe 500,000 even. But even that is a pretty good run to me. Of course, everybody wants to get the whole streamer $1 million, $2 million runs, but at this day and age, the way EFT is going, it seems like this is how the runs are going to be now. These short little runs. And I was really excited. I was like, yeah, that guy's got a pilgrim. Hello? And that happened. He ran right into the water. So, I didn't even, some of the stuff I didn't even count some of the keys. So again, yeah, on average, you're going to get about 400, 500,000. I check these for food just because you never know. And now you got to check that dead body since it's there because it's good loot. But that's like, again, the whole point of the video. To me, it's actually worth it. If you're going to run the pier, just do a whole coastline run. And this is, to me, this is my buddy showed me this run a long time ago. So I'm just doing coastline runs. Now you could run to the resort and get a bunch of, try to fight and get a bunch of loot. But by the time where I had marked, if I had gotten over there, there's no way that I would have been able to get some loot. Now, again, maybe it's possible. I've had some late spawns are in where I could have, I hit up West Wing 301 and gotten an okay amount of stuff, but it's pretty rare that you're going to get something that's worth a while in that, you know, spawning so far and so late. Now, if you did, sometimes we'll spawn right by the weather station, and I'll run over to, yeah, the weather station, and then I'll go upstairs and check that that server area, because I think on 3 of the runs I found graphics cards, and I was just kind of like pretty amazed that they were there. So it's definitely worth checking. And just again, it's going to be relevant to where you spawn. Sometimes you'll spawn in and you get the 301 West Wing rung in. There's no LEDX and there's nothing good there, and there's just different things you can get. I like this little area. It's kind of a cheeky area to jump up on, get shots. But that's kind of it, guys. So, and you'll see in, like, at the end, I post up image of all the loot that I got, and I don't actually go through and check all the prices on the market, but at least I went through after, and this was current market value. So hopefully you guys found the video interesting and liked it. So appreciate it. Well, I appreciate it if you clicked on it. And yeah, there's a ton of stuff even on this island. There's what, Jaeger box, an ammo crate, a green crate, 2 med bags. So it's, again, just do the coastline run all the way. Don't hesitate it. And if you clicked on the video, thanks guys for checking it out. I appreciate it. And I do also try to stream as much as I can on Twitch, and that's my link's going to be twitch.tv/DunPeelsair. And again, thanks for guys for checking it out. Again, your loot will vary, so hope your guys' runs are good and profitable.